Welcome to the Best of Luxury Beauty 2021 week, where each day this week I'm bringing you different categories dedicated to the best of luxury beauty for 2021. Today, it's all about blushes, bronzers, and highlight. I'm feeling good about this one. Let's go ahead and get started. Feeling a little colorful and bold today. So on the eyes is my Natasha Denona Circoloco palette. This is for a colorful palette. So beautiful, so pigmented, very Natasha Denona. You know, it didn't make it in my best of 2021 only because I didn't use it that much. But it's a great palette. Anywho, that's on the eyes. I'll have everything I use today on the face listed and linked for you down below in the description box. So let's go ahead and get into these blushes, bronzers, and highlights. It was blush season, so you know, we've got a lot to talk about. So in no particular order, I'm going to start off with bronzers. Okay. So first up, I have a combo that I really had a lot of fun with this year, and I am so happy that I was able to share it with you, and so many of you love it so much, and with good reason. It's this combo right here from Chantecaille. So we've got the Radiance Gel Bronzer and the Real Bronzer. This combo, oh my goodness. So this, as it sounds, is a gel bronzer. It's got a little bit of radiance to it, nothing over the top, nothing that's not wearable and beautiful and natural and amazing. Formulation is beautiful, works well all on its own. If you don't want to use this combo, it's beautiful all on its own. It's something you can blend out with your hands, sponge, brush, and it always looks flawless, undetectable on the skin, and it wears beautifully. It builds if you'd like it to. And let me tell you, when you pair it with the Real Bronzer, it's a match made in heaven, the most beautiful combo I've ever tried. So I go in with the cream first, the gel first, and then I'll go in with the Real Bronzer. This is the shade Sirena. This is the one I use over Goa. Both combinations work well together, but for my everyday, I enjoy Sirena a lot more. It's softer, it's more, you know, toned down, not as intense. I definitely feel like Goa for me can work as more of a contour, which is absolutely beautiful. The tone is perfect for that. But for this combo, these colors work so beautifully together. This is a gelée formulation, very easy to work with. It builds if you'd like it to. It gives you the most soft, natural radiance to your skin, truly sun-kissed. And this combo, this is a forever combo now. Like, I have to have this combo. It's so beautiful. The next bronzing product that really did amazing things in 2021 is from Chanel. The actual product is not anything new. It's just the fact that there's another shade. Yes. This is the Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream from Chanel. And this color, she's gotten a lot of love, so she's not in pristine, perfect condition like a lot of these other products I'm going to be sharing with you. But anyhow, I keep the cap just to help it from drying out, and it is super creamy. You can go in lighter for a little softer application. You can build it up. It melds into your skin. It wears beautifully, has an absolutely amazing finish, super comfortable for long periods of time. It looks amazing. I can see why so many people have this as a staple in their collection and rave about it so much. And especially now that they've extended the shade range, it's really, really something special. And I'm hoping that they give us even more shades, because this is not dark enough. This is dark, but it's not dark enough. So it's a step in the right direction. Beautiful formulation. Definitely looking forward to more shades. We need more shades, but this is something so special, and Chanel knocked it out of the park with this product. Let's talk about what I'm wearing as my bronzing product today. And that's all I did today. I didn't do any contour, just bronzing. There's a little backstory to this It's one of those products that when I reach for it, I always remember that little what I went through to get it, how did we get here type of story. It's a story I shared in my dedicated video, so I'll spare you. The Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette Volume 3. This is the shade that I am wearing all over today as my bronzing product. It gives such a healthy glow to your skin. It's very skin-like. You can go in softer with a more fluffy brush and keep things, you know, lighter if you choose, but it builds up beautifully. I love going in with this shade here. This is a highlighter, but for me, I like to use that as an eyeshadow. Going with a little bit of the darkest shade in the crease and on the outer eye. It's a beautiful, creates beautiful eye looks, and it's multi-functional. You know, you use it on your face and then you just go in and do a little something on the eye. It is a super soft, everyday wearable look, and the actual powders I see, I get it. After I've tried them now, finally, for myself, I get why everyone loves this formulation from Hourglass. It's something special. This, too, I hope that they keep it going. They're headed in the right direction. Let's get another palette like this, even darker, so even more of us can enjoy it, because this formulation is stunning. Next up is the Christian Dior Real Bronzer. No. Christian Dior Forever Natural Bronze. This is the shade number 6, Amber Bronze. This is nice. The shade on this Dior works really well as like a bronzer, giving you the contour and the bronzing all in one. It's a beautiful formulation, wears beautifully. Beautiful packaging. You know, Dior has really stepped it up so much. Not that they weren't already pretty great stuff, but just even more, even now with their rewards program and everything. Anywho, I digress. Packaging is really, really sleek and nice. And this is nicely pigmented, applies beautifully, smoothly on the skin, wears fantastic. A lot of these products have their own videos or in testing new makeup, so you can see them in action and, you know, see them versus hearing me tell you about them if you'd like. So I have playlists by brands, and I also have a playlist for the best of beauty previously. So definitely check out my playlist section or just search on my channel and you'll be able to find all the goodies that we're talking about if you want to see them more in action. Now, this next bronzing product, I have to say, is probably my most natural. It's definitely something I reach for on the days where I just am doing the least and I want to keep it super simple, super soft, but still a little something. This is from Drunk Elephant. This is the D-Bronzi Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops. This is more so something you put a couple of drops in your foundation or tinted moisturizer or all on its own and apply it all over your face to give you a soft little tint and a little bronze, little color to your skin. But what I like to do is I like to, you know, put it on the back of my hand and take a brush if I want more, or my sponge for the daily, or my hands a lot of times, and just apply. Apply it like a light, soft bronzer, and it is stunning. Beautiful glow. It's that very lightweight texture, and it's super skin-like. It doesn't look like you're wearing makeup at all, and that's what I love most about it. And the packaging is so nice as well. Very simple. It's got the little squeezy top, and it locks, so you don't have to worry about it spilling. But this is really, 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 really soft and natural for the daily. It's nice to have products like that. I don't always want a ton of makeup. I don't always want something that I have to use a brush. And this is a perfect product for that, for the natural-esque days. Let's talk about the Westman Atelier bronzer. Oh my goodness. Very Westman Atelier. High quality packaging, super luxe. It used to have the cutest little heart embossing. I mean, still a little bit there, you can see. But this is such a creamy bronzer. The name Butter Bronzer suits it so, so, so well. The tone is beautiful. It wears so nicely. You can build it. You can make it soft. All around a beautiful bronzer that I reached for so much in 2021, and I'm looking forward to reaching for in 2022 as well. Let's talk about the face palettes really quick because I have a few. So let's knock those out really quick. First up, let's talk about this beautiful Luxe Bougie Christian Louboutin La Palette. with this, you purchase your case and then you purchase the product to put inside, so it's truly customizable. This is So Privé. I am wearing this blush today. It's super soft. It gives a little glow to the skin. It is melded. It is so beautiful. And what's awesome is if you don't want to go for the eyeshadows, because I know that this is a pretty petty, you can totally use these as eyeshadows. I can go on and on and on about this beautiful packaging, but the actual product, it gives a very soft glow to the skin. It melds into the skin. You can build it up. Love that I have two blushes, you know, because sometimes I like to mix and sometimes I like to just wear one. We love the options. Overall, I was just so happy that Louis Vuitton came out with more makeup and beauty products because I really enjoy the other ones that I have in my collection, and this was no different. Now, this other face palette is from Hourglass. This too came out towards the end of 2021 during the holidays. This is called the Ambient Lighting Edit Universe Unlocked. I do have both. I do reach for... I'll explain in a second. Hang on. I'm getting ahead of myself. It has the finishing powder, two blushes, highlight, and bronzer. This is a palette that you can do everything with. Your eyes, your face, you're out. It's a beautiful formulation. I get it. I get the hype with the Hourglass. I mean, before I was like, oh, okay, great. Don't need it. I'll get to it when I get to it. But I finally got to it, and wow, beautiful. This blush here is a little intense, so I most often just go into the lighter of the two. And this is a very beautiful highlight as well. Just so... they just meld into the skin and look so seamless and beautiful. It's something special, these Hourglass powders. I don't love the packaging. I don't. It's very like flops around, and like sometimes if you're not paying attention and you're like this, it'll smack it down on your finger, which first world problems, I get it, but it's just something I do not like about this. But the products make it where I can look beyond all of that. So this is the darker of those two palettes. For the lighter one, the Ambient Lighting Edit Universe, all of these are beautiful. I have done this and it looks so nice. I just went like this with my brush because this is the lighter of the two for me. I went in and I swirled my brush throughout all of this, just everything, and put it on my cheek area, and I can't explain it, but it just looked really good. It smooths your skin. It gives a little flush with glow. I just love the performance and the wear, and just these powders overall are phenomenal. Yes, this is a lighter one. Yes, it's intended for lighter skin tones, but I have it, so I find a way to use it and enjoy it. So this next one is not a face palette, but it's a duo, so I want to get that out of the way. It's from House of Sillage. I thoroughly enjoy the eyeshadow palette. I shared that in my best of eyeshadow palettes. Now this is the collaboration they did with Disney. This is their complexion duo. It has a blush and a highlighter. The blush doesn't look like much in the pan. And I remember when I first opened it, I was like, uh-oh, maybe that's not going to work for me. But wow, it gives such a beautiful flush to the skin, and the highlight is so soft and pretty, and these powders are something special. I said it about the eyeshadows, and I'm going to say it about this complexion duo. I can't wait to see what else House of Sillage does in the makeup realm, because they are onto something. And I mean, what a way to start things off with your first complexion makeup products then, because of course they have lipsticks, but talking about the complexion and eyeshadows and such, what a way to start than with a collaboration with Disney. You know what I mean? I love both products, but the blush is the one that really surprised me, because you look at it, it doesn't look like much in the pan until you get it on your face, and then you're like, oh. And it's just such a beautiful formulation. It's very light and pretty, and it melds and it wears beautifully. You know, blush is something that fades super quick, but I tell you, I've had some good luck with these blushes and highlights and cheek products to give me some good wear time. So I can appreciate that. And you know what? Since we're talking about duos, let's start off with a blush duo that is going to be no surprise made it into the best of luxury beauty 2021. So what happened during 2021 is Tom Ford came out with new products. He came out with new cheek products, and I slowly built up to having all of them. I started off with a few and then I got the rest. And you know, that's the best way realistically to purchase these luxury products. You know, you slowly build up your collection. It's the best way. You know, that way I can, you know, manage it. Anywho, I am very happy to have every single one because they are all so beautiful. Even the lightest one that doesn't work for me is still beautiful, okay? But these are the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate blushes. I forgot. I had a moment. Sorry. This shade in particular is Cherry Blaze. What I really, really love most about these is the fact that you're getting 3 products in one little pan, okay? You can use one by itself, the other by itself, or you can mix. You can also use these as eyeshadows. They're so beautiful on the skin. It smooths your cheek, giving you that glow, just that supernatural flush that we all want. Thank you so much, Tom Ford. You did that. Another one that has amazing wear time, doesn't fade, because again, blush is usually the first thing to start to go when you're wearing makeup, but these wear so well for so long. I've done multiple videos wearing them all day and sharing that with you guys, and it just makes me so like, it gives you the feels because you're just like, yes, money well spent. The next blush is one of its kind in my collection, and it's from Jaclyn Cosmetics. It's literally a loose powder blush, but they are so, like, there's just something about this formulation that works so beautifully on your skin. These are called the Luminous Rouge. Is that what they're called? I think so. Luminous Rouge. I think that's what they're called. I have the shade Love Poem, which is more of a pinky tone. Turn it the right way. The Love Poem is more of a pinky tone. Okay. And then LOML is more of a warm orange tone. Oh my goodness, they are really pigmented. So they're actually really fun to work with. I just tap a little in the top and I use a very loose brush. This I love to use on my no makeup days and just lightly do a little soft flush on the cheeks. And then there are days where I love to go in with a little bit more. This is still really soft and loose, but it just depends on the brush you use, but I like that about these. These are really fun. I reach for them a ton. I usually use these on my more no makeup days because I like that super soft flush that it gives to the skin in the most beautiful, natural way. Like I was just out in the sun and I got a little flush. It's beautiful. Simple as that. Keeping on with the different formulations, this is the Chic Gelée from Chantecaille. This is in the shade Vibrant. I have shared all of them with you with cheek swatches and such, but Vibrant is so fun to work with. It is like it sounds, it's vibrant, but what's nice about these is you can shear them out with your fingers, with your sponge, or you can build it up. It's a really beautiful formulation, and I have had great success using this on top of my foundation and it not moving around. It stays in place. It just looks like a soft flush, very natural, wears beautifully, and it's a simple fuss-free type product. I keep this in my everyday makeup bag recently, so yes, please. Another cream blush that it's my first time trying from this particular brand, and I've worn it in a couple of videos in our best of this week, is from Clé de Peau. This one in particular is from a limited edition collection, but they do have their regular cream blushes. This is so pretty, so easy to work with. I've most often gone in with my, this is like an IT Cosmetics brush. I've had it forever and I was like, I need to be using this thing. And that's the brush I used for it. It is so pretty. Cream blushes, I feel like I've always stayed away from because I feared that they wouldn't stay and they would move around or they would make me look too dewy. But no, they stay in place. They most often have more of a cream to powder formulation. And this one, wow. I put it on, it gives me that flush, it stays in place. I'm on about my day. And I truly enjoy using this. And the packaging is really cute, right? Yes. This has been my most used blush of 2021. No matter what I've got going on, I'm always going to reach for it. If I don't know, if you know, sometimes when you have too many options, you don't know what to do, but I can always say, okay, I'm going to reach for this and I'm going to be good. The Hermes blush. Yes, I still stand by my feelings on the packaging, but the actual blush is fantastic. This is the shade Rose Tan. Love her so much. It gives such a beautiful flush. It smooths your skin. It looks amazing on your skin and just wears so nicely. I wear this a lot with no makeup and it looks just so nice on the skin. I look like I tried without even trying, and you can't really tell. But then if I want to glam, this is just such a beautiful shade. I have 3 of the Hermes blushes, but this is the one, like, I totally forgot that I had the other 2 because I don't reach for them. You know, they're beautiful, but I reach for this tone. It's the tone, it's the color, it's perfect. And I love that they sell refills because, yeah, this is definitely refill, repurchase worthy. I mean, it's a product that's going to stay on your face and just be smooth and just so beautiful and just every way. Another cream blush that has just really done it in 2021 is the Westman Atelier. What are these called? Baby Cheeks. This is in the shade Papette. I have 3 of these total. I was very terrified getting Papette because she's bright, okay? But that's the beauty of cream blushes. You can just go in with enough and just slowly, softly blend her out and into your skin, or build it up as you may need. Looks amazing, looks undetectable, super smooth on your skin, and wears beautifully. As we've come to expect from Westman Atelier, the true definition of clean luxury beauty. Yes, please. Thank you. Now, the last blush before we get into the beautiful highlighters of 2021 comes from Chantecaille. And I have to admit, the packaging is just ooh, and ooh. This is from their holiday collection. Oh my goodness. Isn't this stunning on just so many levels? So during the summer, Chantecaille came out with their Flower Power collection, the one with this packaging. And they came out with a blush. This does stay in my everyday makeup bag. Very soft in texture blush, very soft in color blush. But this is a different type of formulation for Chantecaille over their, you know, their traditional blushes, which I love very much. But the formulation is just so unique and special and beautiful that they did it again for the holiday collection. This is the Rouge à Pearl. Look at that shade. This one is darker than the summer one. The summer one is super light, a little more peachy pink, versus this one that's like a true pink. This is beautiful, wears beautifully, and it has a lot of glow to it, but it works. There's some products that are glowy and you're like, the SISLEY, it's just too glowy for my personal preference, and I don't like how it looks on the skin. I feel like it enhances things that I don't want to enhance, or makes me look like I have things that I don't have. But this Chantecaille blush is so beautiful, and it builds so nicely with a very nice glow to it. Let's get into highlighters because we love to glow. Yes, we do. And we've got some options for the days when we want to be beaming and then the days where we just want to keep it soft and pretty. Yes. So let's start off with my liquid highlighting products that really did it for me in 2021. First one is Auric. This is the Glow Lust Radiant Luminizer. These are so fun. I love mixing these with foundations when I want just a little bit more. This I've mixed with my Tom Ford Traceless Matte. Now, it's a matte, but it's not a flat matte, but I've mixed this with that foundation. It just like, wait a minute. Who are you? It was so beautiful. So this mixes beautifully in with foundation, but applied all on its own, chef's kiss. You are gonna glow in the most beautiful natural way. Like, I drink my water, I'm healthy. It doesn't look like a strip on your skin. It is just so stunning and beautiful. The Auric, beautiful packaging as well. Glass, I have it in the shade Pyrite. And it does come with a pump. And what I really enjoy is how nice and substantial the overall packaging is. Did amazing with this brand. I'm looking forward to more from this brand in 2022. The next highlighter is from Eldridge. I've never tried anything from this brand before, but here's what I really enjoy about this. This doe foot applicator is huge. But like, it works because when you want to put your product, you can. This is also something, if you want to mix it with your foundation, you can. You just take that doe foot and just apply it on the back of your hand and then put your pumps of foundation on your hand and mix and have fun. I really enjoy the glow on this. It is very beautiful and healthy, ethereal-like, in just a way that works. And I've gotten a ton of use out of this. Both of these wear beautifully on your no makeup days. If you just want a little something, you can just blend it in with your hands or your sponge just to have that healthy glow on your skin. Looks fantastic. These little guys, these are the Chantecaille liquid Lumières. These, they have a very thin gel-like texture. You blend them into the skin and you're getting so much glow. I never thought they build beautifully if you really want to intensify, because there are those days where you just like, you don't want to stop glowing. You just like, listen, there's not enough, more. You're going to get it with these, and they wear beautifully. They don't lift your foundation or anything, and they work beautiful on your no makeup days as well if you want to go that route. I've got the Christian Dior. This is the Dior Forever Couture Luminizer. And I don't have a shade like this, so this is why I went with this color. I didn't go with the classic champagne, you know. We went there. This is number 4, Golden Glow. It's a little bit like a peachy golden shade, but wow, it's so beautiful. Like, so pretty. Such a healthy glow that doesn't enhance or like your texture or anything. It looks amazing. This week's Best of Beauty, I wore this in 2 videos, and it is just such a beautiful glow on your skin that you just want to keep reaching for. And I love the packaging, like the bronzer, but this one's more of like a patent. So pretty. I think it goes without saying that your girl loves her Westman Atelier lit up stick. This is lit, okay? And lit is pretty much done. So I did repurchase. Where is it? Here. I did go ahead and repurchase because I can't be without it. It's that serious. This is such a beautiful highlight. It's a stick, so it's more of that balm texture. I love using my sponge to blend it in to give you that beautiful glow. It looks like just a white stick, but it gives a very iridescent, soft, and beautiful glow on your skin. I can't get enough of it. I love just applying it and going about my day with no makeup. I love that. A little concealer, a little lit up stick. The most beautiful, ethereal, natural glow that just melds into your skin. Although it's a stick, you know, it's not where it looks like a strip of balm on your cheek, your upper cheek. And what I love the most is how it just works over all of my foundations. I will go in with my powder foundation from Lumière, and then I'll go in with this on top, and I don't have any issues. It still looks phenomenal. It works beautiful with all of my products. Over top, underneath, you can use this as a primer. I've seen plenty of people use it as a primer. I have not. I've stuck with it as a highlight, and I love it. I love it so much. The highlighter that I'm wearing today, and I did actually go in very soft with it, but you have the option of really building it and just having the most beautiful highlight on your skin that doesn't emphasize, that just melds, and the formulation is fantastic. It's another one from Westman Atelier. And can we take a moment for this bougie faux leather pouch that it comes in? This is a lot more intense than the lit up sticks, but in the most beautiful way. Because as you see on my skin, you can't even tell where it starts and ends because it just melds so nicely. This is the Super Loaded Tinted Highlighter. This shade in particular is Peau de Pêche. And she is very well loved. Peau de Pêche, she is very well loved. You can, if you look closely, you can see the pan is hitting. This is such a beautiful product. I love using it with my sponge. I'll kind of refresh so that you can see just how beautiful it lays and applies on the skin. Do you see that? Oh, yes. I have another one of these, another color, but this shade and tone in particular is the one I reach for most. Such a beautiful formulation and stays put on your skin. Give me the glow, give me the dew. Yes, please, and thank you, Westman Atelier. Let me know some of your favorite blushes, bronzes, and highlighters. It's 2022. There's some new stuff that I need to try. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today as we continue the Best of Luxury Beauty 2021 week. Don't forget to give today's video a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe if you haven't. Stay beautiful. I'll see you tomorrow as we continue on with the Best of Luxury Beauty 2021 week. Bye.